What's up guys, Adam here. Today I'm going to teach you how to install AdventureTime Card Wars. I uploaded an AdventureTime Card Wars episode like 2 days ago, and I got a lot of comments on how to install it and how to run it on your PC. So today I'm going to show you just exactly how to do that. And first off, you're going to start off by going to this website. Don't worry, every website will be linked in the description, so if you want to know the websites and where to go to install it safe and sound, you just go into the description and follow it. There will be the links. So the first website or link that's going to appear in the description is APK Award. And it's basically here you can find AdventureTime Card Wars APK. You can basically just also type in to your browser AdventureTime Card Wars APK. And when there with the top result, and the top result will always be AdventureTime Card Wars APK. If you don't find it at the top, maybe it's at the bottom, maybe it's one under there. Is at this website, so it will be linked, so you don't have to search it on your own. Once you're in here, you're going to download two files. You're going to download the AdventureTime Card Wars APK 1.11, and you are going to install the AdventureTime Card Wars OBB. Those two, the top one and the bottom one. Don't give a fuck about the one in the middle. That is not important. Don't think about it. Just the one at the top, the green one, and the bottom one. The bottom one takes a bit longer to install, but because it's obviously bigger in size. But download both those two, and while that is doing, you head over to the next link, which is BlueStacks. This is the emulator you're going to use when playing AdventureTime Card Wars. So head over to bluestacks.com, go and download the BlueStacks 10 version. When all of this is done, we're gonna head up to the next step. So make sure that one is downloaded, this one is downloaded, then you head to BlueStacks and download that too, and now we can move on. Once you're in BlueStacks, it's not going to look like this. Don't worry, all of this is not how it's supposed to look. You don't care about the apps in the bottom, and it's of course not going to look like this. The only thing you're going to have is the Play Store, the Game Center, and the system apps, and maybe Play and Win. All the other apps is things I've installed, so don't care about that right now. The first thing you're going to do is go to the Play Store on the top left in BlueStacks. When you enter the Play Store in BlueStacks, it will show a normal Play Store. It's just like an Android phone would, because this is an emulator from an Android phone. Don't forget that. So you can install any app you want and play a lot of games here if you're into playing other games than just Card Wars. But we want Card Wars. So the first thing you're going to do is go up to the top right, log in on a Google account. That is the first step you have to do, and it's a pretty important one. Because once you have logged in, you can install apps. You can't install apps without being logged in. So when you're logged into the Play Store, everything is fine here. You search for Files by Google. Files by Google. I'm gonna move my camera just so you can see. Here, I move myself to the bottom because I'm a bottom guy. Here's Files by Google, and you're gonna install this app. This app that I'm pointing at here. This app. You're going to point at this app and you're going to install it. Obviously, I've already installed it, and obviously I need to update it. But you're just going to have to worry about searching Files by Google, then installing this app on BlueStacks. Once that is installed, you have a pretty simple, it's some steps, but it's pretty simple. The first thing you have to do is go into Settings. And you have to import some media. So you're going to look for the BlueStacks settings. Then you're going to click Import Windows Files. Once you're here, you get your own little thing up here where you can import the files. Here is where you need to click on the files that we installed. But you have to know the difference, because let's go open up the browser again. What you have to do is only the OBB. So when you're importing in BlueStacks, you got to look for this file. Card Wars OBB 1.0. Don't care about the APK yet. I'm not installing it. AdventureTime Card Wars OBB. That's the file you have to use. So you're going to click on the bottom left, Import from Windows, and you're going to find the AdventureTime OBB file and import it here. When you have installed the OBB, nothing's going to change. It's still going to stay the same. Not all this extra app, just the first. You have imported the OBB file with the settings app, and now you're going to go to the right and click this little logo that says Install APK. You can also press Ctrl-Shift-B, but it's much simpler just to go here, find the Install APK, Click this and then you install the APK file. APK, I always say it wrong, I'm sorry. I'm probably pissing a lot of you off. APK file. AdventureTime APK 1.11. You're gonna find that file and install it via this button. Okay, now it's only a couple steps left, and this can get a bit tricky with the steps that the next steps that are happening are a bit tricky, but I'm just gonna try and take it slow and explain it as good as possible, but just keep up with me. Because when in the beginning, when you installed BlueStacks, you also installed Files by Google. That will apparently be up here on the right for you. Just click on Files by Google. You're gonna go into this application, allow on everything, it doesn't really matter, and here you're gonna get the thing up. Maybe you have to scroll down to the bottom because you don't have a wider screen as me, but you're gonna find the internal storage on storage devices. If everything is correct, you're gonna have the internal storage on the app, and you click on that. Once here, it's gonna be a lot of gibberish, jabberish, a lot of things, because it's a normal emulator phone, right? So it's gonna be all over the place, but you basically have to find inside the internal storage, find the DCIM. You have to find this folder and click it. Here is camera and share folder. I'm not showing the camera folder right now, but I'm showing the share folder. That's the most important one. So then you click share folder, and here it's gonna look a little bit different for you. If every step is done correctly, you're only gonna see the top ones. You're gonna see the OBB file. And this is the most important one. Don't think about what I have here. Because when I installed Car Wars, I did it in a much horrible way that was not good for me. So it's not supposed to look like this at the end. Don't trip if it doesn't look like this, because this isn't the correct way to do it. I did it wrong. So the thing you're gonna be here is a zipped up OBB file. The first thing you're gonna do is click on the zipped up OBB file. This isn't how it's supposed to look. Don't get nervous. I'm just pointing at a zipped up file with the orange thing. It's AdventureTime OBB file. So click the three buttons beside the OBB file you installed, and then you extract the OBB file in here. Here is where it gets a little tricky, because when you have extracted that OBB file, you're gonna go back to the home menu of BlueStacks, and in the last step, or 2 steps ago, I told you to install the APK of AdventureTime Card Wars. After that, a little icon of Card Wars should have appeared on BlueStacks. Now I want you to click that one time. After you extracted the OBB file in Files by Google, go back to the home page. Here should Card Wars APK or the icon be on your screen. Click it one time, and then you're gonna get thrown out right away, because of course it's not done, but you have to click it to make a save on the phone or make a file. I'm gonna show you how that affects later, but just go out after you have extracted the OBB file, go to the home screen, click the Card Wars icon one time, and then it should kick you out to the home screen again. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how that happens, or how that is relevant in the next step. After that is done, it should have made a folder. Don't worry about it. So you just got kicked out. It should not be working, the icon right now. Now you go back into Files by Google. And again, I don't have the same as you right here, but you have a zipped up file and you just extracted it. Now you're gonna hit the file that you just extracted. Not the zip file, the unzipped file. The one you just extracted right here, you're gonna click into that. And once you click into that, I don't have it right here because I did this wrong, but just imagine you have the extracted file in here with the zip file. You hit the file that is not unzipped, or which is which is unzipped. Sorry. And then when you click the 3 dots in that file, and then you're going to move that. In that unzipped file, you're going to find Com Turner Card Wars. That is the file you're going to find when you click the unzipped folder. So then you find Com Turner Card Wars, and then you move that file. We're going to click on the 3 dots, click move to, and then you're going to hit internal storage. Again, you're going to find all of these options. You're going to click Android, and you click OBB. And when you're in the OBB, you're going to move here. So you're going to move the extracted file in the extracted file. There's a Card Wars COM, or a COM card, AdventureTime Card Wars. Move that into internal storage, Android OBB. So just move that over there. So now we're gonna head up to the last step. Because when you are in here, after you move the file in here, and then you're back into where you extracted the file. So now you have com Turner Card Wars and com Turner Card Wars 1, parenthesis 1. You're only going to have these two files if you moved correctly, if you extracted it into that one. So now you have a com Turner Card Wars and com Turner Card Wars 1 in OBB. And this means the reason you have two is because the original one, the one without the parenthesis 1, that is the one you got when you clicked on the game or the icon and it threw you out again. That is where the original data from the app is being held. So what you're going to do is click... You're going to click on the com Turner Card Wars parenthesis 1 on the three buttons, and you're going to move that to internal storage. You're going to Android again, OBB again, and then you're going to find the one without the parenthesis 1 behind it. You're going to click the one without. So you're going to click this button or this file that doesn't have the 1 behind it, and then you're going to extract it into that. Once you have extracted that into this and moved it there, everything should be working. If it for some reason isn't working right now, you can go back to the home menu after you moved it. Remember to click move on everything. Go to the Card Wars icon and click it, and it should work properly. If it doesn't work, here's the important thing. If it doesn't work, something may have updated. You may be using a different type of BlueStacks. If it's not working after the steps I showed you now, you have to go in the comments of the video and tell me what's wrong. And then I will try to explain it as good and as quick as possible for you. But after that, it should be working and should be able to play Card Wars. The thing is, the one thing that I have found a couple of bugs with Card Wars as time goes on. Right away, it could maybe work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm gonna show you what you can do if it doesn't work. Because now I'm in BlueStacks and now I'm booting Card Wars. And this is a risk game, because now I'm entering the Card Wars world with everything done, and this is working pretty good so far, right? You're not being kicked out straight away. You can finally go into the game. But the thing that's gonna happen sometimes, not all the time, let's see if it happens now. No, it didn't. It says tap anywhere to start and I'm in the Card Wars game. But what you have to think about is sometimes you're gonna get stuck in the menu with just the connecting issue. It's not gonna stand anything, you're not gonna get any issues up, it's just gonna stand connecting all the time, and it's not gonna go to the tap anywhere to start. You're not gonna get into the game, it's just gonna stand connecting, and basically staying still there, and you can wait forever, but it ain't gonna change nothing. So I'm gonna show you, if that bug happens to you, I have a quick fix for it. So the first thing you're gonna do is exit the game. You're gonna exit the game. If the connecting issue is there, you're gonna have to close BlueStacks the entire way, because if you just click in again, you're just gonna get a connecting button again. So put down BlueStacks, go into Task Manager, get it away so it's not running anymore, go into it again, and then you get to the menu. So after you refresh everything, right before you click into Card Wars, and this is a very important detail, it's right before you click into Card Wars. Because sometimes when you boot up this game and it starts connecting, it can actually try to access the servers that are down from a long time ago, from like 4 or 5 years ago when Card was still up. It's going to try to find the servers and not find it because your Wi-Fi is connected. So what you're going to do is turn off the Wi-Fi on your computer. So click your Wi-Fi, turn it off when you are at the home screen, but you have limited time. Because BlueStacks, if it decides, or if it understands that you don't have Wi-Fi, you're gonna get a big message on BlueStacks where it stands, you don't have Wi-Fi, oh my god, turn it on, we can't move without it. So when you're at the home menu, to fix the connecting issue in the beginning of the menu, if you get that, enter this menu or the home screen, turn off the Wi-Fi on your computer, quickly enter Card Wars, and then the connecting issue should be gone. That is what I have only issued or bugs I have with the game. And also, if you want to cheat at Card Wars, if you want to, because in Card Wars there are free daily gifts. You spin free every day, and then you can get like rewards to use for pack openings or whatever. If you want to cheat at the game, like I said, this is Oh, this button. So what you're gonna do is go into the settings of BlueStacks, or the phone, if you would call it that. Go to date and time, and here you can set the date. You're gonna have to turn off the automatic time zone and automatic date and time if you want this bug to work. So you're gonna have to set time, and that is obviously not gonna work. You're gonna have to set date, and then you can move 1 day forward. So, and click OK, go into Card Wars again, then the daily free spinny thing on this free rewards every day will have reset, and you can spin forever. And you can do that multiple times to build up gems and yeah, get good cards in the game. So that is basically how you install AdventureTime Card Wars on a PC. If you want me to do more videos of other types of installment, if you have any questions about the things I just did, leave it in the comments. I'm sorry if that was all over the place and you didn't understand what I was saying. I was trying to explain it good, but in the video I realized that I was explaining it a little bit weird. But if you just follow the steps that I did and ignored, because I have a lot of shit installed on this emulator, so it's not going to look the same with the files or anything. I just try to explain as good as I can how it's going to look for you, and then how you do it in there. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I can also do a follow-up video if it was too trash. And yeah, if you want me to do more like this, leave a comment. If you want me to do it with more games, like Card Wars Kingdom, the other Card Wars game, I can do it for that too, or try to do it. And other devices, I can try that too. If you have a Mac or something, or an iOS, I can maybe try and see how I can make a tutorial on that. If you want to, of course. And if you want to stay updated with my content, subscribe if it worked, like if it worked, leave a comment if it worked. I want to see how many people it works for and how many people get issues with it. So basically, just let me know. And also, I do Card Wars episodes every weekend, every week, like one day. I think it's Saturday or Sunday, I'll upload Card Wars. So go check that out. I have a lot of videos already. We are beating the whole main story, and of course it's taking some time. So stay subscribed and look at the videos for more Card Wars content. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and yeah, let me know if you get any thoughts. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.